Gunshots ring out in a Pittsburgh neighborhood.
And I mean, they've been firing and firing and firing.
An hours-long battle between police and a barricaded man.
We heard it. We heard a bunch of cops rolling down the street.
Neighbors evacuated and rescued. Smoke and gas deployed in an effort to end the standoff.
Scary because I'm like thinking kids, people's houses, bullets don't have no names. Bullets can go through houses.
All right, and good afternoon, and we do want to thank you for joining us here at Pittsburgh's Action News 4 at 4 o'clock. I'm Kelly Sasso.
And good afternoon, I am Andrew Stockey. We're keeping you on top of this developing situation unfolding today here in the city of Pittsburgh. The gunfire ringing out throughout the Garfield neighborhood today. This video taken at a nearby home. And those gunshots, as you heard, are deafening.
And we are told this is the suspect, Bill Hardison. Pittsburgh's Action News 4 speaking with his family a short time ago as they're calling for him to surrender.
We'll have that for you in just a moment. But first, take a look at this, the center of the investigation this afternoon. We're talking about the area of Broad Street and North Matilda. Of course, this is the Garfield neighborhood we've been talking about all afternoon. Now, Pittsburgh Public Safety says evacuations are underway with officers evacuating people from homes in the 4800 block of Broad Street. People inside there, they've been told all day long, shelter in place, then call 911 to identify your location and your address. Officers then will enter the area and guide you to a safe area. Now, Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter Marcy Cipriani, she's been on the ground all afternoon long following the very latest developments. She joins us live from the scene right now. So, Marcy, at this hour, what can you tell us?
Well, Andrew, according to my source, they are now sending a robot inside the bathroom. I'm told the suspect was on the second floor of that home in the bathroom. They believe he may be injured or he may be deceased, but they are sending a robot in to confirm that. And this is following what we heard just a short time ago, a minute's worth of gunfire. That is, I can't even count how many times we've heard rapid gunfire here since shortly after 10:30 when this shooting started. I want to go ahead, though, and show you where I am. You can see the officers over there. They are about a block behind the 4800 block of Broad Street. That is where the home is located, where investigators say the shooting started after sheriff's deputies arrived here to serve an eviction notice. We are told that one sheriff's deputy was injured at that point once the shooting started, but not injured and is expected to be okay. Now, throughout the day, every SWAT team in Western Pennsylvania, according to my source, has been here on the scene and remains here on the scene, as well as the state police SWAT team. They are here as well, several different agencies, and they had been communicating with the suspect. Just a short time ago, they were actually trying to get him to surrender. Then we heard flashbangs, and then we smelled gas being deployed. We could actually smell that over here. That's when that rapid gunfire started. So once again, the latest information from my source is that they are sending a robot in second floor bathroom to see if the suspect is still alive. That is the very latest from my location here, about a block and a half away from this shooting in Garfield. Marcy Cipriani, back to you.
Marcy, before you go, you've been out there all afternoon long. Give our viewers a sense of these gunshots. Obviously, there was a number of gunshots a short time ago. How many have happened today, and how large have they been?
Well, you know, Andrew, they started almost immediately after we arrived. So obviously there were some before we came. That's what created the scene here. But when we got here a little after 11, we were immediately greeted by rapid fire. And I couldn't even estimate how many. It's definitely more than 500 rounds, probably closer to 1,000 at this point. It's been happening all day long in rapid succession. There's been a little break in between, and then it starts up again. And the most recent ones, like I said, lasted about a minute. That was the longest. There's a couple of times during the day where we've actually taken cover behind vehicles. A woman was yelling for us to go inside her home. But we are a block over from Broad Street, and just down there is where the home is. So there is a lot of homes in our way. We were along Broad Street for a good amount of time today. A lot of people were gathered there. Police moved us out of that area just a short time ago. So I can't tell you that there has been longer than maybe an hour break in the gunshots throughout the day, Andrew.
Frightening scene, Marcy. Marcy Ciprian live for us.